Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here on Sunday the 30th of August. Thanks again for watching. If you're having a bank holiday weekend, I hope it's going well for you. Don't forget, we're coming to the end of our fundraising for Macmillan and we'd really welcome your donation. If you've not donated yet, just go to justgiving.com/weatherweb and you can make your donation there. Basically, that's because weatherweb.net is completely free of charge, has been for the past year. And this is the donation that we ask you to make just in lieu of it being free of charge. You see, at the moment, we've raised £2,146. It'd be great to see if we can get that £2,500 target by the close of play tomorrow. Got some offload donations to go in there as well, which boosts it up to about 2,200. But it would be brilliant. If you've not given yet, please do so. If you have, thank you very much for doing that. Okay, lots to tell you about. Bit of weather school in here as well for you today. Area of rain coming across southern parts of the UK at the moment. Radar showing showers coming into the west. Some heavy rain around though during the course of tonight. Interesting, first of all, just to show you the satellite picture from this afternoon. There's the front that we've just seen across the south of the country. Here are the showers coming into the western parts of Scotland. But the jet stream doing interesting things. There's the jet charts from this morning. Jet stream flowing through the UK like that. And if you just compare that then to the satellite picture, you can see here, look, the jet stream actually through here. That here is jet stream cirrus cloud coming off the jet itself. Sometimes you can see that, and you'll have seen it over northern England today especially. You look up blue skies and these huge wisps of cirrus cloud. That's what that is. You can just see, look here, the top of the jet stream blowing through. Really great when the weather works like that, isn't it? It gives us a great demonstration of what's going on. Winds over 100 knots. In that zone this morning. Now, as I say, we've got some heavy rain. It's actually down to the jet stream. Heavy rain coming through during the course of tonight. This is the predicted rainfall from the GFS. This goes up to 7 o'clock this evening, and you can see the rainfall across southern parts of the country during this evening. If I just play that sequence through, there we are by 7 o'clock on Monday morning, bank holiday Monday morning, and you can see here we're already getting 15 mil of rain during the period. This, remember, is the total rain from now through to then. So 15 mil here. We've got sort of 5-10 mil across southern parts of England, and then as we go through tomorrow, really gets pepped up tomorrow morning. GFS probably going over the top with this, but you see here, look, it's going for 60mm totals across parts of Wales and the Midlands as that system comes through. And then it clears it away tomorrow afternoon towards the east, but it's quite a slow old process. And by the close of play bank holiday Monday, those are the sort of totals that we're seeing. Really large totals of 30 to 60mm of rain possible across many parts of England and Wales. The focus across parts of the northern Midlands, parts of the southern parts of northeast England, through the West Midlands, down into Wales and southwest England as well. Heavy showers affecting northern and western parts of Scotland and the north and the west of Ireland too, and also wouldn't be surprised with some thundery showers East Anglia and southeast England. And watch out, Kent, Sussex, possibly Surrey as well. Here you could be seeing 40 mil of rain too as heavy rain comes through. So what on earth is happening? Well, we've got a trough that's across the west of Ireland at the moment. These charts from weatheronline.co.uk, 500 millibar charts. And here's the trough out west just now. Now, watch what happens as I just put that sequence through. There's the chart for 7 o'clock this evening. Here it is for midnight tonight. And what's going on is the trough is becoming what we call confluent. So the trough is developing, it's strengthening ahead here. You get the wind strengthening up ahead here. It creates the right dynamics for heavy periods of rain to develop, and then that trough moves its way eastwards during the course of Monday, and it's on that forward side here that we see frontogenesis taking place, which strengthens the fronts. It gives more cloud, it gives more heavy periods of rain, and you notice how that trough moves eastwards during the course of tomorrow evening and into Tuesday morning. And just notice how the low in the heights develops as well significantly during the course of tomorrow. Let me just go back there. Look, there it is early on tomorrow morning, midday. then we get this closed circulation developing by 7 o'clock in the evening, and then by midnight, by 7 o'clock on Tuesday morning, just look at that centre of the low. Some really strong winds at high levels then coming around, and notice how the cold air here is feeding in during Tuesday. So it increases the risk of showers by bringing unstable air into the country. And as that flow gets into the northwest, so it's going to become cooler as well. This is a 14-day the 15-day temperature chart for London. Notice the dip off in temperatures here. Look, heading into next week, slow climb after that. Also, just notice the rainfall figures here. Start off wet, but then look how much drier we're becoming as high pressure builds in. I did say I thought the GFS had probably speeded things up a little bit too much for the dry weather coming in. I think it will arrive, but it'll be kind of late middle stage to the back end of next week before it gets in. El Nino doing interesting things just at the moment. Come back to that chart in just a second. This is the sea surface temperature anomalies as of the 27th. There's our El Nino event in there. Still this pool of cold water west of the UK. Look, warm water in here, cold water in the southern Atlantic, massive warm water off the western coast of the States. If you've been watching Big Blue Live on BBC, you'll know that they've been talking about this mass of warm water off the western coast of the States, and indeed there it is. Okay, El Nino at the moment, that's the one that I want to show you. Forecast to do this, CFS still going pretty strong on it. It brings in a peak at around a +3, and it's doing that in November of this year. It's kind of given us a big purge and then a sharp fall off as we head into the early stages of next year. This is the consolidated data for 3.4. It's a prediction for Nino region 3.4, and this is showing a peak here generally at around about the +2.5. So you see what I mean about the CFS going over the top with it a little bit. They've gone 2.5. I'd gone initially for a 1.8 to a 2. Now, as of now, we're currently in, if I can get my records here for you, we're currently at +2. So we're at the top end of where I thought we were going to be. I'm going to go with a +2.2, +2.3. Interesting to note the depths as well that the warm water is getting down to. This is the equatorial temperature anomaly, and you notice here the anomaly is going down to around about 200 meters, and this 6-degree anomaly is down at 120 meters. That's quite a big Nino anomaly running across the equator. Now, I've been using this as the basis for long-range forecasts, as you know, during the course of this year, because we could see this moderate event getting going, and I've picked out the events that match more closely to the El Nino that we're seeing now. And this is how things look in a typical September with El Nino moderate events going back to 1950. And it puts high the normal heights towards the north of the country, low the normal heights down towards the south. So it sees the idea of pressure trying to build in and dominates it across the north of the country through September. But what it does is bring more than settling conditions because of these lower heights down towards the south. So certainly this tendency going into higher than normal pressures through September. That's how things shape up in the October years for the same years. Again, high pressure dominating. It actually puts us in, this would be almost like an Indian summer situation with high pressure across the top through October. But it would probably only be for the first half or 2/3, because then in the Novembers of those years, wow, do things turn stormy. We get an increased jet, we get storms, we get heavy periods of rain, and then for December of the same years, I can't show you that, but for December of the same years, the pattern actually is very, very similar. Now, of course, that's based on moderate past years. There's lots of other factors that go into play, but it's certainly interesting to see that it tries to get high pressure building in through September and October. Not wall to wall, don't get me wrong, this isn't wall to wall, gets it built in and then breaks it down hugely at the end of October into November. That's what we've been heading for and what we've been advising private clients, that we thought it could be a really stormy end to October and November. Of course, I'll keep you updated of any developments, but I just wanted to give you a round the houses roundup of what's going on out there just at the moment. Don't forget, please do keep your donations coming to WeatherWeb. Just go to justgiving.com/WeatherWeb and you can make your donations there. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Have a superb day and keep the sun shining.